First of all, obviously, just so proud of my team, my girls. I just it's such a hard-fought game against a tremendous opponent. So much respect for Dawn and that program, and to have what happened to us tonight, y'all, it's really what you dread as a coach. But to see our kids, our bench, our team rally and adjust as a coach, you can't be prouder. But man, I'm just going to tell you, you just, everybody thinks that, well, you just go. No, you don't just go to the next one. Chloe Bibby has worked her tail off to be where she is, and to see that happen to her just rips your guts out, rips your heart out. And it's very difficult. I don't have any answer. I can't answer anything. I don't have any idea. But to just lose her in a game of that magnitude that early, and have Amber come off the bench and play 27 minutes, just really says a lot about Bree but also about this group up here. I mean, they really picked up the pieces and we moved on. We had to adjust tonight. We really struggled with them off the bounce. They're so good off the bounce. They're just so hard to handle. And we played probably, I don't know, too much zone. I hate it. Can't stand it. But it is what it is. They like it. They probably enjoyed it. But it just, at the end of the day, you got to do what it takes to win. And we had to play through foul trouble, with Anriel and of course the injury. And so there were some adjustments that had to be made. And T's 26 and 24. I think we got 64% of our misses. Somebody said, is that right? I mean, that's just. I told y'all for 4 years when Victoria Vivians was here, you're watching the all-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball. It's special. She's at Mississippi State. You better enjoy it. Tierra McCowan, she's one of the all-time greatest when she's hooked up and playing. She's been real interested the last 2 ball games. I like that. I like this side of T. She's been really interested. She's been very focused on technique. She's been very determined, I think, and I thought her teammates found her. Jordan, 9 for 17, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, one block, and played 37 minutes. I mean, just continues to get better, in my opinion, get better and better. Another point guard on the floor for us, and Jazz ran our team. I thought Maya came in, gave us a really big lift off the bench, 4 points in her minutes. And I thought Jessica, when we had foul trouble the first half, Jessica came in and, just allowed us to hang in there until we could fix it and adjust. So, it was a heck of a game. How about our fans? 10,000, 6th largest crowd in the history. Again, just providing an unbelievable atmosphere for our players, for their players, but also for the country to see. On ESPN, it wasn't on the Deuce, it wasn't on you, it was on ESPN for the nation to see what our university is about and how special this place is. It just was a great atmosphere. So I'm proud of our kids, I'm proud of our team. My heart's broken for Chloe. I'm hopeful. I'll be praying all night. I'm hopeful that, it's not what we dread. But at the end of the day tonight, these kids really answered the bell against an unbelievable opponent. They are so good. I mean, they're so hard to handle and so hard. They made shots, boy. You talk about making shots. They made shots. So.
Starting in the front with Adam.
Coach, you gave up the long rebound off the free throw at the end of the 3rd quarter, and Cooper banks in a 3-pointer. What did you tell the kids at that break about toughness and trying to respond from that?
Yeah, I just thought we're just not winning, in my opinion, the toughness plays. We lost the toughness play in the 1st quarter. That's a toughness play. Know the clock, contest it, make them go the hole. There ain't enough time. That's toughness. And didn't get the rebound on the free throw. That's toughness. And of course, you're sitting there thinking, man, is this going to come back to haunt you? You know, but no, it didn't. Our kids really buckled down on defense, held them to 10 points in the fourth quarter. I thought as the game went on, you know, you've been in my practice. Coach Cohen is at my practice a lot. He don't see us working too much on zone. And to see us play it tonight that much and play it that well is, you know, I thought as the game went on, we got more comfortable with it and really became aware of what they were trying to do to us. Funny, we did work on it more going into this game than I have all year long. And as it turned out, we sure needed it.
Jordan, it seemed like no matter who they put on you, they had trouble standing in front of you. Was there something you guys saw in game prep that made you feel like you could get to the rim whenever you wanted to?
I think our mentality every game is to just attack. That's the type of team that we have this year. We can get to the rim, we can get to the basket. So we just kept attacking all night long, and that allowed for the defense to part ways and allow me to get my shot.
Hey, Vic, you alluded it in the opening statement. After Chloe went down, Briamber came in and gave you big minutes all game long. Andy's three-pointer in the fourth quarter seemed like a momentum shift. What did you think about your bench play tonight?
Really proud of them. I mean, I just thought we grew up a little bit. Thought those kids responded. I mean, that's a big moment out there tonight, y'all. That's a big moment. It's a big game in our league. It's an incredible crowd on a national stage. That's a big moment. And you're putting kids in that moment, and I've told y'all, I have had to be really careful trying to just build them up, build them into when they can come in and do what they did tonight. It's a real fragile, you know, it's just really hard. I know everybody thinks they're ready to play more. They want to play more, but you get into that moment tonight, trust me, we've had some heartache with some of those kids in some previous games, and I'm just constantly coaching them and teaching them, begging them, imploring them in practice, you know, things that they got to do better. Because when you get in that moment tonight, you got to play. You got to function. I mean, really and truly, y'all, there's not many bigger stages than what we had tonight in that game, that crowd, that atmosphere, that stage. And so, you know, you really got to get them ready for that. And I thought those kids responded so well tonight. Just answered and was ready. They were ready and did a heck of a job.
Tiara, Vic was kind of talking about your interest level and how, you know, you seemed really interested the past couple games. Do you feel like your interest level kind of wanes back and forth? And how hard is it to play hard every night when you got four people draped on you and doing all those things? Like, just how tough is it night in, night out?
You made me forget the question.
Do you think your interest wanes?
Next question.
How did you think you played tonight? Like, why did you think you had such a good game?
My teammates found me, you know, I knew coming in it was a big game, so I couldn't take a night off. And so I just had to go and execute the game plan that my coaches gave me throughout the week.
Pretty good coach speak.
And you didn't have to write anything down. T, there's a mural of you up on the upper ramp on the hump here. You reacting to a basket. I think it was the Louisville game last season. 25 rebounds in that game, 24 tonight. Whether you want to call it interest level or whatever, it really seemed like you were going to go after the ball wherever it was. There was one rebound where the girl had her arms up and you still grabbed it between her arms and scored. How much hunger did you have to really have that kind of a game in front of a national TV audience tonight?
I had a lot going into the game, and I knew that my teammates were going to come inside. And then when Chloe went down, I knew, like, my teammates needed me extra. You know, I just wanted to pick up the slack that Chloe was lacking off. Not saying that nobody else was going to pick it up, but I just stood up.
Stood up?
Well, you know what I mean. I picked it up. Yeah.
Jordan, after Chloe went down, I think you scored the first 6 points of the game for you guys. What was going through your mind when you see, obviously Chloe's really important to this team, so just curious what was going through your mind and how you were able to sort of block it out and do what you did.
I think it's a scary moment for, like, anyone who sees their teammate go down like that. I remember me and Jazz running back, trying to hurry and stop the ball just so we could go back to see how Chloe was. But you just have to focus on the game even more. It makes you want to win the game for Chloe. But Briamber came in and she stepped up big time tonight for us, which I knew she would. Our bench, they've been practicing well this week, and it showed tonight in the game.
T, there have been times when you've been assaulted down low and it's kind of gotten the better of you, but tonight you were very calm at the free throw line. You were 8 of 9 from the line. How are you kind of managing that emotional aspect of it when you know you're going to get beat up down low?
I just take it, every game, every foul at a time. I can't really say much, so I just go with the cause. As far as the free throw line, I just step up, focus, and knock it down.
Jazz, sort of the same question that was directed to Jordan. Just talk about the bench play, especially Maya's play coming in for you.
As Jordan said, our bench has been practicing and playing very well for us. I think that's a big step for us, just because we can have consistency through substitutions, and that's always what Coach wants from us.
Jazz, they were 10 of 15 from behind the three-point line coming into the fourth quarter, and then they missed 10 straight. What did y'all change defensively, or what were you doing defensively that got them off of their perimeter game?
I know it was one time our coach was like, how many threes does it take for us to get out there? So I feel like we guarded the three-point line a little better than we did previously. So, just guarding the three-point line and trying to make them put it on the floor so we can have help and seal.
Jazz, past 3 years, it seems like Mississippi State and South Carolina, those have been the teams that have been at the top of the SEC. Obviously, every SEC win is important, but does it maybe mean a little bit more when you get a win over South Carolina?
A win in SEC is a good win. So, we just have to come out and play our game every night, and if we don't, we'll get embarrassed. So, I think us going forward, we need to take every game as serious as any other game. So.
Come down front, time for one or two more.
Yeah, Vic, I know you don't know what the verdict is with Chloe, but did you see what happened? Could you tell?
Couldn't. No.
Did anybody see what? Because it didn't seem. It didn't look that bad, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have any answers for you, Bob.
For any of the players, Coach referenced playing zone. It's like a scary thought for him. But how well do you think that you guys prepared for it during the week, and how well do you think you executed it tonight?
Just going against our guys every day when we did practice the zone, I think that helped us prepare because our guys are as quick as their guards. So I think that helped us get prepared for this game. And when Coach did tell us to go zone, we were ready for it.
You've been with T for 4 years. When she's hooked up, like Coach said, what word comes to mind? Monster, beast, what?
Dangerous.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Hey, I just want to thank y'all. There's 7 cameras in there. There's tons of media. This is what makes this place so special, this team. We appreciate y'all being here today, and again, thank y'all for being here. Praise the Lord and go Dogs.
Thank the fans, too.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming out tonight.